It's Coach Rutt, and we're here with a pro tip for this week. Now, a lot of times when you come in to practice, you'll hear us cue you in different ways. So sometimes you'll hear us say, your weight's in the front of your foot. We need to get you back in the heel, or we want your shin angle to be more vertical, or we'll say, keep your chest up and get more vertical. So we're working on two different positions and roughly two different emphasis or desired outcomes. So first, we'll talk about hip dominant. And this is going to have a torso angle that's bent forward more. The shin angle is going to stay a little bit more vertical. The example would be like pulling from the deck, swings, or long jumping. And that's going to drive, or it's going to target and focus a little bit more on the posterior muscle groups. So the glutes, the hamstrings, the spinal erectors, and the calves. So the P chain, okay, posterior chain. Knee dominant. That's going to have a torso angle that's more upright. So we're talking about squatting, for instance. The shin angle is going to be a little bit more variable, and actually the weight can be displaced a little bit more to the front of the foot. That would be, like I mentioned, squats. A forward lunge, you want a flat foot, but in comparison to a hip dominant move, it's a little bit more forward. And a goblet squat. And this is going to focus a little bit more anterior muscles. So anterior chain right through here, the rectus, hip flexors, and quadriceps. So we have two different things going on. And so when you hear one of the coaches ask you to get your torso more upright or get your weight back in your heels so you can drive through your heels, we're trying to get a desired outcome and help you with it. Sometimes it's for performance, and sometimes it's to keep you away from a part of your body that hasn't developed enough and prevent an injury. So that's your pro tip for the week.